channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the things that I made during the month of April. There were a few more things that I made that I can't share with you at the moment, just because they're things that I did some pattern testing for a couple of different companies and the patterns aren't released yet. So as soon as they are, I can share them with you on my next makes roundup. But yeah, so I've got 5 things to share with you today. The first is my Tilly and the Buttons Rosa shirt dress. So I made this specifically for my trip to Paris. I wanted to make a shirt dress. And also there's a really nice Instagram hashtag which is Sew Together for Summer. And I'll put the details in the description for you. So that's just a little thing where everyone's going to sew shirt dresses over the summer. I have previously made a Rosa shirt, so it's the Tilly and the Buttons pattern, and with both the shirt and the shirt dress I decided to make them sleeveless, just because I prefer the look of them. Absolutely nothing to do with not wanting to iron sleeves, definitely not. So the way I finished the edge here was with some satin bias binding, and I'll link my blog post which tells you how I did that for the shirt. I'm really sorry if you can hear little meows. The cat is just out of shop here. In fact, I'll just bring her up to see you because she hasn't been in my vlogs for a little while. I made her a little bandana, which she is very much enjoying wearing, just out of a little scrap. Genuinely, she doesn't mind a little bit. Anyway, I'll pop her down. So yeah, I didn't actually make any adjustments apart from I put some pockets in the side rather than the front pockets. Kept the length the same, completely kept all the measurements the same, fits really nicely. So yeah, really pleased with this. The next thing I made was the Grainline Studios Driftless Cardigan, because I found some really nice knit fabric when I was in Birmingham. So I'm really pleased with this. It looks so professional. I've actually had a couple of people genuinely not believing me that I've made this myself. But I made the version with the straight band around the bottom. I've got some clips of me kind of wearing them so you can see them sort of full length. But yeah, really nice little pocket details. Came together really quickly. There's actually quite a lot of parts to cut out, which surprised me. But yeah, I think it's really nice, really soft. Great colour to kind of go with lots of different things. So yeah, really pleased with this one as well. And I'll definitely make some more of these. Maybe I'll need a black one and a navy one, and I might go for sort of a bright colour as well. So also, you'll have seen this before. I wore this in my Paris Makes video. So this is my Tilly and the Buttons striped button top, so the Agnes top, and I made it in the loop back jersey from Guthrie Garney. I just bought the lighter colourway that came back into stock, and I'm going to just make another one because they're so adorable, and the fabric's brilliant. It's nice and cosy and really nice to work with. So yeah, really pleased with that one as well. And another one which you've seen in my previous vlog, where I did a tutorial on how to do the hem. It's my Colette Patterns Zinnia. So again, I bought this fabric in Paris. This was the toucan and pineapple print. And I also found the contrast pineapples as well. And I just think it makes it look really interesting. Nobody can see those details unless I show them, which obviously I do. And I did the contrast waistband as well. And then it's all fully lined. So I got this lining in Birmingham as well. I don't think I would have loved it so much had I not had the contrast fabric. I just think it really lifts it, and it definitely lifts it in my mind. And I managed to find an orange bias trim, which is the perfect orange that when you do little 12s, or when you show it off, you can see, so it just adds a little bit of interest. So if you're interested in how to create the hem, there's a tutorial which I'll link to, so you can find out how to do that yourself. And my last make for the month was, I finally got my Lazu trousers by Paper Threads Theory. So I finally got my Lazu trousers finished. I'd had them made pretty much up to the waistband stage last month, and then because I had changed the fly front because I didn't think that the instructions were particularly helpful, and I was quite comfortable doing fly fronts from the ginger jeans and those sorts of patterns, I used the method for the ginger jeans, but it did mean that the fly front was a different way around. So the Lazu ones have the fly on the right hand side rather than the left hand side, so that meant that the waistband would have been a slightly different way. So I had to just get my head around changing it round, and I'd actually put it on the wrong way round, which is why it wasn't working. So anyway, easy fix once I worked out what was going on. So got those made up again. I did them really similarly to the actual pattern, and so I put the same kind of buckles on them, and I've done it in a very similar colour. It's a it's a crepe that's got a slight stretch to it in a sort of khaki colour, and the fabric's from Fabricland. I've done the version with the belt loops, but I don't think you're ever going to wear it with a belt. So I'm toying with taking them off, only because when I've got them on, I can see them kind of I can see the back ones coming around the side. So I'm not sure whether to take those off yet or not. I'm going to live with them for a little while, see how I feel. I can always change them up at a different date. And also you can just turn the cuffs up if you like, just to kind of, if it's a nice sunny day, you want a little bit more ankle showing. So yeah, love those, very pleased with those. So I'm really pleased with the things that I made last month, and it gives me some more things to wear during Me Made May. If you don't know about it, I'm going to put a link below so you can go and check it out. But it's basically where the dressmakers of the world show off their handmade clothes with pride. So you can take a pledge to show what you're going to be doing during the month. So for me, it's about kind of wearing at least one handmade thing. Sorry, the cat's meowing again. So it's about wearing at least one handmade thing every day. I like to document it on Instagram, and again I'll put my details below, and I'm going to be documenting kind of a weekly roundup on the blog, and if I say it here, that means I have to do it. And also I am going to try not to buy any fabric this month and just use all of the fabric that I've got in my stash. Well, not all of it, but certainly shop from my stash. So that's it for this monthly makes video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do, please like it, and if you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Thanks very much. Bye bye.